Hi, Domenico. Kevin De Bruyne was very hard after the game for his teammates. He said that a lot of the players didn't do their task. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, this is something I will analyze in a later moment, of course. We saw just the game. The feeling is that after 25 minutes we went down, that's true. But for the rest I have to re-see and to analyze. But you have to understand that after this game, especially after the beginning, going home with 0 points, it's hurting. And Kevin is a winner. Kevin has a mentality of a winner. He's emotional and disappointed, and that's why sometimes you can say this, yes, but
it was hard. We never heard it from him like today.
Yeah, I didn't see the interview.
Okay.
Niels Poisonnier.
Hi, Mr. Tedesco. Did you speak with Kevin? Because you said he was emotional. Did you speak with him?
Yeah, immediately after the huddle, let's say. But it's normal that we are disappointed, you know, because if you play that brave, especially at the beginning of the game, I think you felt it also, the first 25 minutes. We had many things under control. And we have to score, you know, we have to score in this 25 minutes. We have to score because we had 3 chances, not small ones. One of that, for me, is a clear goal. But this is a problem we are carrying on since a long time, you know, since a long time, because it's not just during the Euros where we have to win the first game, I don't know, 4-1. Also Romania, 2-0 is a joke. You know, just to speak or re-speak about the Euro, but also Israel. I think we shot 24 times on target, and we scored 3 goals. So you understand what I want to say. I think if you want to carry home something here against France, in France, you have to use your chances, especially if you have this kind of dominant beginning.
More questions for Domenico Tedesco, Jonathan? Just the front.
Good evening, Coach.
Good evening.
Two questions. The first one, why did the team didn't manage to play the whole game like they played the beginning of the game, this very, very good 25 minutes? And the second one, are you afraid that Kevin can maybe stop the national team?
No, look, we are very emotional after the game. You can have emotions. It's normal. It's human. But now we calm down, and then we will analyze in a really good moment. But not now. I think after the game, we don't speak about this kind of things. The second thing, yeah. After 25 minutes, we had problems to have some good pressing moments, because at the beginning I think that we had intensity, we had good ways, we had short ways to press. And then we lost a little bit the point, you know. We lost some players in the midfield. We didn't defend forward in some situations. And I think in possession, our structure in possession after 25 minutes changed, because we were not that patient anymore. You know, we had the feeling, okay, now we have them, and we wanted to take more risks. This was not our idea, you know, because we wanted to keep going on with the same structure as in the first 22, 23 minutes. So we wanted to be more brave, or we went to another structure to be more brave. And this is not good against France, because then you saw that they had, I think, 2, 3 really big counter chances. And this is the strength of this team. Let's say this team can defend. They are strong in defending. Really good block. And they can counter.
Prochaine question. Yeah, Jonathan.
You spoke about the lack of goal chances. The fact you had a lot of goal chances, but there is a problem because you didn't score not many goals tonight. It was the same against Israel. Are you worried about Lois Openda because he has not scored any goals with you?
No, it's not about a single player. It's about the whole team, because we defend together, we attack together. We have to penetrate the depth, even if against Upamecano and Saliba and Koundé, it's not so easy to penetrate the depth. But in some situations, when we have a free foot, we have to do it more and more and more and more. In the first 25 minutes, we did, and we created 3 big chances, and we have just to score here. But it's not about a single player, you know. Lois is not the problem.
More questions for the coach? Ludo van der Wallen.
Can you say in the end that France is just a better team with better players as the Belgians?
Yeah, it's difficult to judge other teams. I have to manage and to judge my team. I think, of course, speaking now about France, you see the kind of players they have in the defense. You see the kind of players they have on the 6. Also, Koné, I know him from Mönchengladbach. It's not that he's just winning the balls and recovering a lot of balls in the midfield, but all players in the midfield are able to win the ball and then they escape by a dribbling, and it's immediately a counter. So it's not easy. You need to be brave on one part. On the other part, you need a brilliant rest defense. You can't allow yourself just to be a little bit late. Then you have to win the challenges, and it's normal. It's normal in football that some challenges you win, some others you lose, some second balls you win, some other you lose. And this is the problem against France, frankly speaking, yeah.
Florent Malis.
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
I wanted to talk about the game of Zeno de Bast. Sometimes we can underestimate how important it is for a central defender to play on his good foot. And I had the impression today that he was not comfortable, that it was difficult for him to find the passes forward, that he was always going, back to the left to Arthur, or that sometimes he was not feeling comfortable. There's also this little mistake maybe on the goal, but that's another thing. How do you feel him in this team? How was he at the end of the game, and what do you think of his performance?
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised because for me he was one of the best of our team. He was one of the best. He has personality. He didn't play that much in Sporting. We have some problems in the defense, you know it, with injuries and players that are out, like Amin Al-Dakil, that is still out in Stuttgart. It's not easy, of course, to play on the wrong foot, let's say. But today we decided that it's probably a little bit more important to have the right foot on the fullback position. But Zeno did really well. I think that he found the wingers in some circumstances. He played deep balls. He was really patient. He defended well. He has speed. It's also very important for a central defender. As you saw, I think, the situation in the second half where he was clearing against Barcola, I think. It's not easy to regain the possession there, to block the shot there. I'm really, really satisfied. You know, he's very young. I think that he can improve, but he's already for us, in our circumstances, very important, yeah.
I think I should rewatch the game then, maybe.
Excuse me?
I think I should rewatch the game then, maybe.
No, everything is okay, if you have another opinion, but this is immediately after the game my opinion. But it can still be that, yes, of course, some discomfort playing more on the half-left position, but if you switch and you play with Wout there, then we would speak about Wout. So it's normal, but for me, he played a good game.
Okay, dernière question, Joël Meneghetti.
Good evening, Domenico Tedesco.
Good evening.
Do you think after this match against France that your work is very harder than you think, and to recover the level of the Belgium team maybe 2 years ago?
Yeah, I was not here 3 years ago. I didn't work with the players 3 years ago. I know, of course, that working with young players needs time, of course. But I think if you see the way, for example, Julien Duranville entered this game with which personality now. I spoke about Zeno, or also Charles, Amadou, Arthur Théâtre, just to mention some names. Also Lois, the intensity Lois put inside. Also Bakayoko, as he came inside. Johan. I think that we can reach a certain level, but for the moment, and this is my feeling after the game, today it was the opponent was a little bit high.
Very last question for Peter van den Bem, Sportza.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Just one final question. Did you see on the pitch things that from your players that were unacceptable today? And at the first view, because you said I have to analyze it, did you see things that were unacceptable regarding to what was asked from the players?
We went down after 25 minutes, you know. In this period, I have to rewatch, because in the halftime I saw 2-3 situations where we had not, let's say, the right intensity during the pressing situation. I think it's not that the player is doing it on purpose. Probably he's, in this situation, just a little bit offline. But you have it in every game, you know. And for the rest, I have to check now. It's difficult immediately after the game. I would ask you if you saw something that is unacceptable. Yeah, but I told you, you know, he's very emotional. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Thanks all.
Thank you.
Thanks, coach.